Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Right in the heart of nature. How to say no without feeling guilty. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let's face it, a lot of us, we don't like to say no. Right? Someone asks you, do you want to go out? And you're like, yeah, no. You don't even say that. You're just like, no, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. You can't do it. Nobody can do it. The 7-day vegan challenge, right? Let's talk about food for a second. Now, as I was transitioning to become a vegan over 11 years ago, eat a more plant-based diet, do you know how many temptations there were around, right? Do you know how amazing my mom's food tastes? So I was like, do you want some jollof rice? Do you want some chicken? I was like, don't do this to me, Mom. It's hard right now. She said, do you want it? And I was like, I wasn't sure because I was still in my early stages of eating a plant-based diet. Then I began to do more research about what it actually does to the body, what a lot of processed meat actually does to the body, causes cancer. When I knew that, I said, hell no. Can I get a hello there? Right? So you stop feeling guilty about saying no when you are confident about your no, because you've done research to know why you're saying no is going to help you in the long run, right? But a lot of us, we feel guilty to say no because we don't want to let people down. We don't want to seem like a bad person. In other words, an asshole. So you probably got a friend right now who always asks you for these really big favors. But you see, here's where it gets really tricky. They actually helped you at one point in your life. This is what we call the old favors, right? The old favors, people who have, maybe they helped you, maybe they saved your life, right? And they ask you, hey, can you lend me 5,000? And you're like, I don't even have that, but you can't even say no, and you don't even have it. Right? You don't want to seem like a bad person. Now, this all starts from a very young age, right? Just think about when you're 3 years old, right? You're 3 years old and you want to go and play with your friends. And you ask your mom or your dad, can I go and play with my friends? And they say, no. Do your homework. Do you have homework at 3 years old? No, they just say, go to your room, right? Don't worry, punishment isn't till 4 years old. So you go to your room. And then you ask them again, can I go and play with my friends? And they say, yes, go and play. So you have a smile with yes. So we equate yes with something very positive and no with something very negative. No is almost like a rejection. Hey, do you want to go out with me? No. Do you want to go out with me? Yes. Ding. Right? Yes is like winning the jackpot. No is like losing. Right? So, in our minds, in our subconscious mind, if someone tells us no, we think we have failed. We think we are getting rejected. So, a lot of us, when they ask us something, we just say yes, even though we want to say no. But you see, when you say yes, when you really mean no, you're not being authentic, right? But when you say no and you really mean no, then you are being authentic, and that's going to help your ass. Can I get a hello there? Because it's all about setting up energetic boundaries. You see, there is nothing negative about no, and there is nothing positive about yes. At the end of the day, it's all about remaining true to your authentic voice, your authentic space, right? Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I was working for a long time in the city. And I had to ask myself, do I want to keep doing this? And a voice was telling me, don't say no, right? Don't say no to doing something. Just keep doing it. Say yes, do it more. So you got to realize that if you don't say no sometimes, in the long run, you are going to suffer. If you don't say no, I don't want to eat that processed crap you're giving me, then you're going to continue to eat that processed crap they're giving you. If you can't say no to a friend, who's just taking you in the wrong direction, well, you are going to have to put up with that and live with that and go through your life knowing that you had a lot more to say to them. Like, no, I can't do that, right? It's about knowing this simple secret. You got to know this simple secret. A real friend, if they ask you something and you say no, nothing happens to the friendship. But if someone hears you say no and it offends them, well, then they aren't a real friend. You see, real friends won't judge you if you say no on one occasion, right? Especially if they ask you for lots of money and you say no, right? Because you already lent them that before and they still ain't paid you back, right? But that's what happens. It's hard to say no to certain family members, right? I got family, sometimes they're asking you to pick them up at the airport, 2 a.m., but not just like every week. Oh, go and take this to that person. I'm like, do you think I'm your personal butler? I ain't Jeffrey. Can I get a hello there? Right? It's what I call sometimes users and abusers, right? And it often starts in the close proximity of close family and close friends who ask you stuff and they give you this guilt trip about what they did for you when you were 5 years old. Do you know how many places I took you to? And you're like, I didn't even ask for that. I'm sorry, right? It's about being bold, assertive. Now, as a Pisces, I'm an indecisive Pisces. I think a lot of Pisces are really indecisive, right? If you ask us something, we're kind of, we're not sure. So we never just say no because we're open to possibilities. And that's a great technique I've learned in stopping to feel guilty about saying no. You can say this instead. Let me review the situation. No. That's perfect, right? That is perfect. Let me review the situation, right? Because you see, a lot of us, we don't want to be put on the spot. The clock is ticking. Yes or no? You don't have to answer straight away. Just say, let me review the situation. Be patient, get back to them, and then say, take a deep breath of that good ass prana. No. And it's all about how you say no. Just say it very calmly. No. And you are going to feel so at peace if it's what you really want. Now, if you're not sure, you don't just have to jump to say no. Just say, let me review the situation. And then sometimes you might say, yes, Ralph, I want to come and see you in nature, right? And that's great. We'll have a party, baby. So there you have it in a nutshell. We're out here in nature. Woo! Getting high on the good ass prana, baby. Have a good day. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.